Happy Friday. I'm Jennifer from the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department. And I'm here in my kitchen today sharing a super easy breakfast meal prep for you. Egg cup bites. And you can have fun with all the ingredients. Today I'm going to show you 2 different ways to make spinach cups. And I've halved the recipe so that I've already prepped one and I'm going to show you how to make one. So you can get a 12 muffin tin and double the recipe that I'm going to share. I'm just using a 6 cup here. And I've taken my avocado spray, you can use olive oil spray, and generously spray these because you don't want them sticking. Sometimes that can be hard when they come out. So give that a good spray. And I have my oven set at 350 degrees. So what I'm going to do, I've put 2 eggs in a blender. And then you're going to put 6 tablespoons of cottage cheese. Now I'm using 4% cottage cheese just because it's thicker and creamier. Cottage cheese is a great staple to have on hand in your refrigerator. It's a great source of calcium, it's a great source of protein. And then we're gonna add just a couple grinds of fresh black pepper and then just a little bit of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon, tiny little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna blend that up. So before we do that, we're gonna prep our veggies. Now, the spinach. So the batch that I made, I had a small container of leftover sauteed spinach and mushrooms from our dinner 2 nights ago. So I said, that's already cooked, let me use that. And the reason why we wanna use cooked spinach is if you just went and grabbed a big handful from the bag, raw, it would cook while the eggs are cooking, but spinach is full of water, so that water would come out and make your egg cups a little soggy. So you do want to steam them. So for this batch that I have here, and I had just a nice big handful from the bag, you could see it didn't even make that much, but it got cooked. And what I did was I have a pot with one of these steamer baskets. And I just threw the spinach in here with just a tiny, about 1 inch of water, let it boil, put the cover on, let it steam for literally 1 minute, so it's super fast. So here's my cooked spinach that I've chopped up. I've also taken a few roasted sweet red peppers just from the jar. If you have bell peppers in your refrigerator, feel free to use those. And I have 1 scallion that's gonna also just give it some nice flavor, and I'm just gonna roughly chop that. So that's my ingredients: red pepper, spinach, and scallion. If you have broccoli, broccoli would make a great addition in your egg cup. If you didn't have spinach, like I said, my first batch is spinach and mushrooms. So have fun, and this is a great dish to have for leftovers. Okay, so we're gonna add the veggies together. And we're just gonna give this a little mix. Okay, and we're gonna get ready to assemble. I'm just gonna blend this. Okay. All right, so we're gonna add the vegetables before we add the egg mixture. So you just want to take just a little bit and kind of evenly fill each cup, but leave a tiny bit for after we put the egg mixture. We're gonna top it again with whatever vegetables are left over. So just kind of spread it out evenly. This one has a lot, we'll share. Okay, and so then we're gonna add our egg mixture. So you want to fill it almost halfway, because you'll see when they cook, they're going to get real puffed up. And then when you take them out of the oven, they're going to fall. So you'll see the ones that I already have cooked, what they look like. So using a blender makes the pour really easy. Okay, there we go. And then the little bit of vegetable that you have left, we can add on top. So egg cups are such a great breakfast. We love them, and I've bought them pre-made before. It's fun to add your own ingredients. So we're just gonna pop these in the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, so what do they look like when they come out? Like I said, they will fall, right? So they come out, they've fallen. What you wanna do, I've taken one out so you can see what it looks like, right? Just like a little egg cup. So take your knife and just go around the edges to loosen up the egg. And then grab a fork and let's hope it comes out and doesn't get squished. Otherwise, we're having scrambled egg cups. Oh, there it goes. So that's the key. You gotta let it cool, knife scrape it, and then lift it out with a fork. So this is a perfect snack. Now how we prep them, you can eat them right then. You can just put them in an airtight container and leave them in a fridge, or you could individually wrap them with saran wrap, put them in a Ziploc bag, and freeze them for when you want breakfast and you have something already cooked. Pop it in the microwave for a few seconds and you're ready to go out the door. So super easy. I will put the basic comments, the basic recipe in the comments, but like I said, use onions, broccoli, and if you don't have regatta, another substitution you can use is regatta cheese. So the recipe is for cottage cheese, but you could substitute a full fat, a whole milk regatta cheese as well, and that would make it really creamy. So let us know what you think of the recipe. Join me next week. I will be sharing a real fun and tasty Valentine's dish that you could use as a snack or a great appetizer. Have a great weekend.